Uh-oh, you can hear me, but you can't see me. Give me a second. How about now? Hey, what's up, everybody? It's blurry, and there is nonsense behind me. Literally nothing. Give me a sec. Get my camera all twisted up. Well, I mean, while we're here, take a look, guys. Woo! Wowzer. Today, you just get to see me and a talking microphone. Yippee skippy. Oh, it's always going to be an interesting stream. Don't you worry. There we go. That's a little better. We don't need any blurry. Nope. We need any blurry camera stuff today. How's that? That's a little bit better. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Live Composing Show. This is your host, Stephen Melin. And boy, oh boy, life is happening with or without me. It's happening. So, there's no visual. Is that true? Can you really not see me? You can see me. Stop your lies, Matthew. I can see that you can see me, so don't even. Anyway, for real though, if at any point during the stream you can't hear me or see me, well then let me know. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Live Composing Show. This is Stephen Melin, music composer for stories. And today's a little bit weird, not gonna lie. I can see me, I mean you. I don't understand you people. But welcome. Welcome, Old Pup, Matthew, Tristan, Erland, Oreo, several others. I hope I said everybody. You guys rock. Yeah, so as you can see behind me, it's literally just blank space. Because right after this stream, I'm getting a new toy for my studio, and I had to move everything out. I feel like I should do a green screen behind me just for fun. I have to move all the big furniture out. And I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it's an instrument, a very large instrument, and I have a very small studio. So I have no idea how this is going to work. So if you hear my voice echoing today, it's really echoing because there's nothing in this room except my studio desk and computer. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting trying to figure out how to organize everything back here. But thankfully, my wife is an expert space manager. We joke all the time that she should be an interior designer because she's so good at making the flow happen. So if you ever like my background and stuff, that's all thanks to her. She's really good at that stuff. So anyway, so it's going to be an interesting story trying to get all that stuff up. But enough about that. Today, you're probably wondering, what the heck? Why am I talking about Pro Tools? Why am I talking about... Yes, guys, you guys get to just guess. I'm not going to say what it is, but please throw your guesses. It's a large instrument. And I don't think you're going to guess it, but who knows? Maybe you will. But it's something I've been wanting to add to my studio for a while, and it's finally time. I'm turning my studio into a pipe organ, Tristan. That sounds amazing. But anyway. So here's the latest in my world. So first and foremost, my family is starting to feel better. We have been under attack for the last 3 weeks from just different sickness, different colds and stomach bugs, and it's just nasty. So the last few weeks, thankfully, I've still been able to work some, but about half capacity, just feeling like crap, taking care of kids and the whole 9 yards. And I have 4 kids, and so 3 of them have been sick, and my wife has been sick. I've been sick, so it's just like, good Lord, give us a break. So today is one of the first days we're actually feeling better, so I can stream. We're good. I'm ready to do this. But today, just kind of another a business thing going on. As many of you know, I'm working hard at Simple Samples Audio, working on a brand new library that'll be coming out shortly. We're not going to give a release date just yet because we really want to make sure that this thing is the best it possibly can be. We're taking our time to really get the quality right before sharing any more details. But I'll give you a hint that it has to do with synthesizers, analog synthesizers, some very famous retro synths, and I'm very excited about that. And the whole sampling process there is a lot of fun. And then in other news, I'm working on Game Music Treasury, which is the largest game music pack in existence that I know of. that will be commercially available soon on all the major game music platforms, such as Unity, Unreal, etc. And to date, the largest one I've found that's of quality, there are some guys who are doing like 200 tracks in their packs, and they're pretty solid. But I'm going the extra mile, and I'm doing 500 tracks, which is insane. Originally, it was supposed to be 300, and then I got to 370. And I said, you know what? Let's bump it to 4. And then as I was digging through my archives and finding all of these old tracks and getting them ready, I was in the mid 400s, and I said, dang it, I guess now I have to get to 500. So I finally got to 500. Total is 504 tracks. And that is the point that I said, okay, I'm done. I've been spending weeks on this thing, trying to get this ready. So I'm done. Now I can pass the torch and move it along for the next guy in the assembly line, my audio editor, to do the rest and get it into the stores. So that's super exciting. But there's one final step. As he's getting that stuff ready in those engines, now my job is to create sampler tracks or demo reel tracks. So what this means is when you go to SoundCloud or you go to these sites, if you want to check out the pack, this is 500 tracks. So I haven't even done the math yet, but let's just say on average everything is, let's be really conservative and say 1 minute. That's 500 minutes of music. That's a lot. That's hours of music. But most of these are like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, sometimes longer. So, and most of them are loops. And so there is just so much audio content here that as a potential customer, when you see this, you have to have some way of hearing it because, the visual art, which is custom art by an artist friend, it's beautiful and it's going to attract them in, and seeing the organization of the folders and everything is nice, but ultimately they have to hear something. But the way I have to organize this is I want to make sure, Tristan, 504, you might as well go with 1,000. No, I'm done. Stop it. I did actually find, I have 125, I think, 125 or so tracks on my hard drive that I have not finished. They're just like sessions I once started and didn't finish. And that's what I've been going through. And it was 200 something. I'm just going through and exporting stuff and replacing sample instruments and just getting stuff out, as you guys have seen me do here live. But anyway, no, I'm done. There has to be a finish line, and that's the finish line. It was 500. I did it. Stop. So anyway, I can always update it later, right? If I have another 100 or so down the line, if I want to make it even fancier. But the idea is I want to create these demo reel tracks, these sampler tracks that when a customer goes to the page, in 10 seconds, they should be sold. They should click on one of these genres, let's say adventure or combat, whatever. They click on it, they should hear 10 seconds worth, be sold, and want to buy the thing. But in case they're not, they might want to listen through more, so that's why we create these things, just to give a snapshot. So that's the goal today. So today we are inside Pro Tools, which is my favorite DAW when it comes to audio editing because it has unparalleled batch audio editing functions. I've had people argue with me for years about using other DAWs, especially Reaper, for audio editing like this, and I won't argue with them. They're just different. But I started with Pro Tools, and I've worked with engineers, and I've worked in recording studios and things where I've just had to be good at Pro Tools through other jobs. So it has taught me a lot about what's possible. I love the tools with Pro Tools, and now we're going to have some fun. So this is an insane amount of music. This is hours worth of music that I need to chop down and find the best 5 to 10 seconds of each track, and then somehow put them all together in one linear fashion, then export it as one file, as one WAV file. So that may sound insane, and I think my younger self would never tackle something this large, but I've done enough Pro Tools projects now in my life that I know exactly how to do it, and we're going to fly today. So that's what's going to happen. So you're going to hear little snippets of audio today, and then when I'm exporting, just so we can all enjoy it together, I am going to play back the entire sampler track. It might be 5-10 minutes long, I don't know, but we can just kind of sit back, grab your smoothie. So today is sponsored by Smoothie King. Totally not sponsored by Smoothie King, but that is my weapon of choice on days that I'm sick, feel like crap, and can't stomach anything except liquids. So here we go. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I'm glad to be feeling slightly better. Got some energy back. If you guys remember last week, I hit a low C sharp. That's a big deal, guys. Something like that. It was really low. My voice was like an octave lower last week. It was really funny. So it's now archived. Go watch it if you want to humiliate me. Anyway, enough talking. Let's do some work, shall we? I'm here to get some work done. First thing I want to show you, I'm here in Pro Tools. I want to show you guys the full process, as even though it's technical, it's nerdy, it's annoying at sometimes to like go through this nitty-gritty process, but the purpose of this today is for those of you who are creating a game music pack, or for those of you who want to showcase a demo reel on your website or SoundCloud or YouTube, whatever, this is, in my opinion, the best and most efficient, most professional way to create such a thing. You don't have to do this in Pro Tools, but dang, it saves some time to do it in Pro Tools because of a very special tool called Shuffle. Because Pro Tools, the reason it's called Pro Tools is because it's literally organized by tools. We have 4 tools up here, which we cycle through with the tilde key on the computer keyboard, like this. See the colors? So I shift to the tool I need, and then I can hit escape on my keyboard to shift between all of these tools up here. But the best tool is when you get right here in the middle, you're actually using 3 tools at once based on the height of where you place your cursor. And then over here, I'm going to be in shuffle mode. And what's going to happen is every time I make an edit, it's going to take all of my data and throw it into one organized track. It's going to be really beautiful. At the very end, we right click over here on the clips menu, and we can literally right click, export all the files into one beautiful file. If we wish. I think today I'm not even going to use the clips because we're going to play it live. So I don't even need that. So the only thing you have to know for today that you would not do in your setup is over here in my master channel, I created a meta plugin. You guys have seen me do this before on YouTube, but basically I've pulled open Voxingo Recorder, which is simply, I have to get rid of it. Give me 1 second. Let me grab a new one. So Voxingo Recorder is a audio streaming plugin. This is just so that you guys can hear what I'm doing within Pro Tools today. It's the only plugin I know of that works that actually does this on a PC. So yeah, make sure you're on MME, make sure we're on 16-bit, put it on my audio interface, and shabam. Now we can all hear what's about to happen. So had to do that. I also have a limiter, L1 limiter, use whatever you want, but it's set to -0.1 dB. And now my mixer is completely done for the day. We don't have to look at that. So instead, I'm going to use my monitor over here. Instead of as a mixing window, I'm actually just going to, again, I could have done this earlier, but I just wanted to show you the setup here today. Pro Tools is super strange with its window organization, but there we go. So this is what you're going to see today. And on my left screen, just to show you I'm not making this crap up, over here, I have my 2 folders I'm going to be dragging from. The first one here, so this is the Game Music Treasury. I've organized it into WAV files and into OGG files. So inside, if I right click, you can see that it is indeed 504 audio files ready to go, organized into 18 categories, 18 folders of genres. So the first one we're going to do is adventure, and every single one of these 18 folders will become a WAV file, a sampler track. So here's what we're doing today. We're going to the adventure folder. I'm going to very quickly look at the very bottom left and see it says 34 items. So there are 34 tracks in here. I'm going to go over to Pro Tools, and this is going to be our process today. We're going to create exactly that number of audio tracks. So 34 stereo audio tracks, create, shabam. Now we have 34 audio files. Then we're going to go back to my screen. I'll show you this once just so we're all on the same page. Click and drag all of those over, drag them in, and because I have shuffle, the shuffle tool on, it will automatically put everything at the start at 000, which is really cool. So there we have it, boom. Now everything is set where it needs to be. Now I could cheat and just drag them all together and use the first 10 seconds of every track, but that's lame. That's not That's not quality. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to solo every single track, find 10 seconds of information that I think is like the best 10 seconds of that track, and then clip it. And as soon as I clip it, because of the shuffle tool, it'll delete everything I'm not using, shuffle it to the front, and then at the very end, I can add them all into one track. So it's really, really fast and fancy, and I just think it's super cool. So here we go. Shortcut in Pro Tools for soloing is Shift S. Now that track is soloed. Now we can hear it together. Cool. And we're not going to play everything because that'd be insane. But another quick tip here is if you hold Alt and Shift on your keyboard, you can very quickly see the waveforms, and you can make them as large or as small as you need them to be. And I've already gone through and made sure that every single track starts at 0, with the exception, it looks like a couple of them don't, but so I've already cleaned that stuff up. But the whole idea is just to pick the spot that I think sounds cool, just a good intro, and then boom, move on, find 10 seconds. And here's the coolest part. You're going to love this. If I already have 10 seconds selected up here, then I can already quick select 10 seconds worth of information. So what does that mean? It means because I'm on shuffle mode, I can literally click. Usually it's going to be the peak of the waveform. So right about here, I'm going to hit Command or Control E, which chops it in half. Check this out. I selected the first section, which is everything up to that point, hit delete, and boom, the whole track now just moved to the left. So now if I were to solo it, what's going to happen is at the very end of doing this quick little 10-second thing, I'm going to go up here to 10 seconds because I'm going to hit bars beats, and minutes, seconds, and it's going to show me exactly where 10 is. And because we have, at that point, we'll hit grid, and it'll snap the selector to 10 seconds, and then I could batch select everything like that and only keep 10 seconds. So that will change based on the number of tracks I have, but because there's 34 tracks, I'm not going to go more than 10 seconds. So hope that's clear. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because some of these folders have less tracks, which means they might need to go a little bit longer, like 15 seconds, 20 seconds, to help pad out a little bit of the length, the perceived length of each section. So there we go. A hero emerges. So boom, that one's done. So that's the process today. So let's just have some fun. Let's get some crap done. Oops, and it should be on shuffle. And that's the process, guys. Fascinating. Oh, I love Pro Tools. So you see how there's clearly some thought going into this, but I'm also not going to spend forever on this. There's no purpose. I'm literally going to the moments that kind of have the largest waveform, because that's like the pinnacle, the climax of the track. So yeah, you should. So maybe here. That's good. Da-da-da. That one's fine. Just chop off the top. We're going to do a one global crossfade of everything later, and it's going to be really fancy. Lots of tracks. I'm also just excited that this pack really shows off my entire composing career, which is really, really fun just to have it all in this one package. I can't keep and use everything because there's just some garbage that I wrote, but it's beautiful. I like that. But there's a lot of live tracks in here just throughout my career working with live musicians. Back when I thought swimming in reverb was cool. That's fine. I'm also making a point that if a particular track is super loud, I can just drag down the individual track. Yeah, that was just painful. This one might have a better spot. That's cool. So it's also just kind of cool to see how the quality of my music has increased over the years. You guys might remember that from the Sonic Storytellers contest, the 5 days contest a few years ago. Cool. This is still like the track that people remember me by when they buy these packs because they're like, that's the one that sounds like Zelda. And it was actually inspired by, what's it called? Twilight Princess, back when that was a thing, back when that was big in the Wii era. So that means I wrote that thing like when I was a little bit younger, probably 14, 15. So 16 years ago. But that also means that I recorded that with the Chicago Symphony in 2000. Lord, what year was that? 18? 20? No, 21. 20. Oh, Lord. I don't know my years anymore. This is bad. 2011? 18? I don't even know, guys. I don't have no sense of time right now. 2014? 13? How am I so old? I like this one. There's the melody. Let's listen to it. find the melody here. Yeah, this is the one I wrote in response to how much I loved Super Mario World Galaxy. Love that. It's okay to love your own music. Stop it. Like, I just have fond memories of these. This is the one I used for the Udemy course, if you guys remember. Back when I was toying with Deflamask. I have to find the melody here. There it is. You'll get to hear it later. That'll do. This one's a little sneakier because it's long. Oh yeah, Mega Man X style. That's a good spot. He's fine. I think this is the spot. Yep. You know what's funny is I remember writing this track when I was home with my parents one day. This was when I was in college, and I didn't have anything except a microphone and my laptop and my audio interface. And I was like, how on earth can I write something of the quality that I'm making in my studio? And so I picked up a lap harp, I got a bass guitar, and made this really fun piece. And a drum. So there you go, folks. Gear doesn't matter. Does not matter. It's your creativity and your experimentation. Hey guys, remember that track, Savage one? I don't know if the normal crowd's not here today, I know. I do see Tristan and Micah and Darren, some of you guys, Old Pups, Erlen, some of you guys that are usually here at the 12 o'clock time. I know Marie's usually here. She was joking about this track. She wanted to hear it, and here it is. That can almost be combat, but whatever. I'm not changing my folder structure this late in the game. Okay, this is one of the tracks that I revived. Space Critters! I found this a couple days ago. I had to it was MIDI. I had to turn it into something. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Flares? Space Critters is supposed to be like Star Fox. Got some Hans Zimmer flat sevenths, or flat ones. That is kind of Mars, isn't it? Which is, I probably wrote this around the time that the Superman movies came out. I was obsessed with Hans Zimmer for a long time. I still love his stuff. He's a genius. It's funny how I have like a story to every single one of these tracks. This is Warrior's Pride is the very first track I ever wrote using VSTs. That's a weird memory. This one right here. We're talking like 20 years ago. I clearly had no idea how to mix anything, but that's okay. Still, you got to keep it just for fun. It's still usable. People would still use it. But you can tell how much better I've gotten. Even like 10 years later, like Land of War. I've learned that whenever the choir comes in, that's the moment to use as the 10-second clip. It's a shortcut. Aw. Good old 16-bit. I like that. This was my response to Final Fantasy XII. Here's like a fun inspiration for you guys today. If you play a game and you love the soundtrack, try to write a piece in that style, because you're gonna learn by listening to a lot what the composer chose to do, right? And then you're gonna learn how to take something that you love and put it into your tool belt. And that's why I have so many stories behind these, because it's like, oh yeah, that's the time I wrote something in the style of blank. And you do that a couple 100 times, 500 times, you're going to find your sound. And I think that's, if there's any advice I can give to younger composers, there it is. Do that. Because obviously I've used these tracks, and here we go, we're going to make some money off of them too. But what great learning opportunity. But yeah, this is kind of my response to Final Fantasy XII Towns. Maybe I can start here on the melody. Oops. You gotta have the plucks. That's like the whole thing. There we go. And the marimba. And I found this. I dug up this old brass quintet that I wrote. It's live brass. So cool. I used to write a lot for ensembles in college years. I had access to real musicians. I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to write for them. This might sound better if I do the main theme. sounds good. That's the main theme. What's also really funny is I used to write so much music with electric bass, which is funny because I almost never do that now. But there was a good span of time where almost every track I had was like orchestra with bass. Why? I don't know. There it is. I'm not a funk composer at all, but it's so funny how that has influenced me. Good stuff. That's the sweet spot. I can already tell. This was modeled after Halo. Cool. And this last one has vocals in it.
We've wandered here so long in wait of what's to come, in want the world is.
That's right. I snuck some songs in here too. I'm a songwriter.
Dear left in ruin. These colors change like seasons gone. The past is all we bring. The lost to leave as a coming storm. You can feel it cold. It's arresting us as the moonlight falls.
Sounds like Hades. That's hilarious because I wrote this like 10 years ago.
And it's calling us to rise. The hope of day.
I'm trying to find a good climax here.
There's a coming storm. It's arresting us as the moonlight falls. There's a rising sun through the war it flies, and it's calling us to war it flies. The whole
Kind of like the softer stuff better.
it's arresting us as a coming storm.
I think it sounds best with guitar.
These colors we've wandered here so long in wait of what's to come.
Cool. That'll do. Oh, 10 seconds. That's tough to pick.
We've wandered here.
Cool. All right, we did it. So now the last step here to finish this one particular pack is to choose the order. I don't really care about the order except for what happens first. I really do think this one is a banger. I like to do the first and the last because that's typically what people listen to.
We've wandered here so long.
I think it's nice to end with a vocal. I think that's a cool sandwich, if you will. A cool sandwich. All right, so now for the bulk action I promised I'd do. So here's what we do. We go, this is so easy. It's fantastic. Look, I just take everything. You do have to start at the end. You just go through here. And then you can hold shift until you're happy with the selection. And I want to do 10 seconds. There it is. And then you hit delete. Shaboom, shabam. Now we have all of our tracks. And then all we do is go to the shuffle, and one at a time, like this. We just click and drag them in. And now they're all going to be linear, back to back to back, just like that. Of course, if you add a space, you can delete some of these. Do, 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 do. I should specify, I'm a songwriter. I am not a lyricist. So I had a lyricist for that one. I love writing songs, actually. I hate writing lyrics. Because I love writing melodies. I love storytelling. So it's a natural extension of what I already do with music. And I'm still working, sort of, behind the scenes on the Bornite musical. Hopefully we'll be hearing some exciting news soon. It has been submitted for a really cool opportunity, which I will be happy to share once I know real details instead of just speculation. But yeah, I think I've learned in recent years that when I work with a lyricist and an orchestrator, I can write some really cool songs. And even for Dark Dice / whatever it turns into down the line, that I even have, I've been commissioned to write a song for the Traveling Bard. So we might do a live stream on that one too. Not sure. But technically, if you think about it, every time the choir sings in that soundtrack is a song because they have words. I don't write the words. I just write the choir. You know, I do like random Latin syllables or whatever, but they still have words. All right, friends, there you go. That's it. It did not take long. I know I talked, and so it took double time, but you kind of get the idea, right? That's it. That's how you make a demo reel. Okay? Hey! Thanks, Martin. Appreciate you. Hope you're watching. Now, you can't just leave it like that because obviously there's going to be like a sound clip every single... It's going to peak every time it changes tracks. So here's the shortcut that makes Pro Tools heavenly. You select everything, Control F for crossfades, and then we go down here and we get to set the length of the crossfade. My favorite is 500 milliseconds. Shaboom, shabam, and now it literally just did crossfades for everything. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, just beautiful. And now we can just listen. And that's it. We're done. So now I just select everything just like that. And then that creates my span. And now, yeah, this one's long because it's 5.5 minutes, but that's it. So now I export. And now we get to listen together. I am going to choose real-time export just so we can all enjoy it together. But I'm going to call this, since this is my first folder, Adventure Sampler. And I'll pop that in the correct folder here. That'd be stellar. Give me a sec. Set the file path. And that's it, folks. Nothing too fancy about it, but isn't that nice how quick that was? So here we go. Let's enjoy the adventure sampler together. Oh no. Pro Tools ran out of power. Is that a thing? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen them all. That's never happened. Pro Tools ran out of power. Why is that an error message? That's bananas. Okay. That sucks. Well, do you want to know a trick? That's hilarious. Here's one more way that we can do this. It's because I'm streaming and because it just takes up all my resources. It's fine. Let me show you a little shortcut. I just have to pull up my IOs. Nothing to fear, my friends. Here we go. We're going to do, for the number one, for this track, we're going to do an output to a bus. That's it. Just do a bus. And then the second audio track will be that bus. This way I can hit record and now it'll paste as I play. Stupid, but let's try again. Oops. Sorry, I did the wrong track. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we can enjoy. One more try. Alrighty, so there's the adventure track. I do want to make sure that I don't accidentally leave a space here at the end. That was my bad. I should have selected all before. But I can use my grid to very quickly and easily match those two tracks up. So now I can export this guy. We'll call him Ed. Well, it doesn't really matter what we call him. But I can go over here to my clip list. See that? He appears right there. I just go to export clip as file. We want this to be 16-bit, 44.1 to keep everything consistent. There's no sample rate conversion. We find the right folder and we'll be dandy. In wait of what's to come. Where is it? There we are. There we go. Doesn't take too long. Okay, and now we have over here, if you care to see this kind of thing, call this thing Adventure Sampler. There it is. Shabam, shaboom. One down, right? One down, 17 to go. So just for my own safekeeping, I'm going to call this Adventure. Let's just call it Adventure. And I'll delete this one. So the purpose of that is now this is here forever. So if at any point down the line I want to add a track, I could literally drag and drop it into any of the spaces in between, and it will, because I'm using the shuffle tool, it'll automatically pop it in the middle and shuffle everything else around it. So that way it's there forever. Maybe if I just want to tweak the volume levels of some of those spots, whatever, I can do that. So hooray! Success. So now, let's move on to something else. Let's go to the next one. So if I go to my next folder here, hopefully that's clear. Are there any questions from the class? I did want to do this a little bit slower just so I could show you guys what I'm doing. So this next folder, I'm happy to answer any questions. Next folder is Ambient. And inside here, there's 20 tracks. So just do the same thing. Just go over here and do 20 stereo audio tracks, just like that. And then we just drag them in. Shuffle mode, baby. Oh yeah, shuffle mode, shuffle mode. And we just keep going, right? Keep going. Hopefully this is fun for you guys in some way. Yes, please. More of that. A lot of these are from the Lo-Fi Atmospheres pack. So these would be way easier to do. Because they're just simpler. This is a new one. A new one I found. Maybe like there. It's a good spot. This is a very disaster piece. Cool. I love this style. So fun to write in. I'm very inspired by Metroid games as well. This is my Mandalorian inspiration recently. So many subs today. Thanks, guys. Thanks, new friends. Welcome to the family. This is a new one as well. I found this yesterday morning, actually. That was so cool. I'm thinking for this pack, for this genre, I might do 15 seconds each or 12 seconds. Ah, yeah, this one's cool too. Yeah, cool. Cool. All right, let's do some math here, shall we? So we have 20 tracks. 20 tracks, and so if each one is 15 seconds, I wonder if that makes it a little bit too long. Let's get the quackolator up here. So that's 300 seconds. So that's 5 minutes. That's right on par with the other one. So let's do that. Let's do 15 seconds each. Especially since these are ambient, they just need a little bit more time to evolve and to represent something. So that's what I'll do here. So I'm going to select all of those tracks like we've done before, and then back it up with the grid to 15 seconds, which is right there. Boom. Just like that. Just love how easy that is. Oh, it's just so nice. Let's go over to the shuffle. Let's have a shuffle party. But we have to decide what goes first. I think this one sounds cool first. And that really grabs your attention. And I think Winter Solitude is a really cool ender too. So let's keep the order. So here we go. Just gonna pop all these together. So I'm curious, have you guys made your own packs before? And if you haven't, why not? What is stopping you from collecting all of your stuff? Because I gotta be honest, I don't know why I waited this long to dig through my archives and reach back 15, 20 years to this old stuff. just sitting there, not doing anything. And I think in large part it had to do with I didn't want to finish them. Like I didn't want to open them up and have to go through all of this effort to try to finish these old ideas. But really, 9 times out of 10, my tracks were already finished. They were ready, which is very interesting to me. All right, there we are. That's exactly 5 minutes. That's cool. Nice. All right, let's do our magical wizardry here. Shaboom. All right, and so here we have, this is, see how fast this actually is when I don't talk so much? I can actually get some stuff done faster. Cool, so we're gonna play it now, and this time I'm gonna be smart by selecting the range, the exact range. And this time when I do a new track, and I pop it into recording over itself like this time it's actually going to stop the recording exactly in line with this. So let's enjoy. Here is number 2. This is the Ambient sampler, 15 seconds each. Let's do it. Uh-oh. I didn't solo. Bummer. Let me try again. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning how to do this while streaming. I've never done this while streaming. It's a little bit more complicated. Okay, here we go. Alrighty then. Cool. That went very well without a hitch. So from here, what we do is we export just that file. What do you guys think? We're making good progress. No, 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 no. Yeah, I was saying in the chat that there's so much Metroid influence with my ambient music. It's interesting. But it took doing all these to really learn that about myself. All right, moving on to our next is casual. This will be interesting. I've never considered myself a casual game composer, but apparently I have a lot of this style. So I need to do 27 tracks for this. Jeez, that's so many. That's so many. I never would have considered that my style at all. But here we go. Let's go back to shuffle. Oh man, some of these are like super long. Interesting. I have no idea what's in this pack. Like in this folder, I moved stuff around so much. I have no idea. And I haven't listened to all of these. This is kind of my gut check here to make sure everything works. Hey, see you, Micah. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. All right, so let's do the solo and let's get cranking here. Let's find some interesting material here. I'm scared, but what if I find out? Animal Adventures. You can tell this was a film score. This is so sparse. Oh, come on. There we go. That's a great spot. But this will not be the first track. It's so boring. Ugh, boring. There we go. Oh, that's perfect for a children's game. Children's mobile game. That's spot on. That'll do. I like that one too. Hey, what's up, Matt Lewis? Welcome to the editing party. Oh, that's perfect title, building blocks. Sounds like blocks with all the wood. That's good. There we go. Oh, that's the perfect starter. So all I have to do is move that up to the top, reorder. There we go. And we'll go ahead and call this so we're not lost later. We'll call this casual. And let's scroll back down to this one. I got a live trombonist on this one. So fun. And this is me playing guitar and I think mandolin. Like, this is all live in my studio. And violin. That should go after the other one because they're both of the same style. Hey, thanks, Leonardo. Man, we are subbing all over the place today. Thanks for the love. Oh, do not play all tracks at once. That is a disaster. All right, next one is Casual Puzzle Solving 3. This is me whistling. I have no memory of this. Wow. How fun is that? That's so fun. Oh my gosh. Man. Wow. Some of these old relics I'm digging up. How fun. Apparently this is everyone subscribe to my channel day. So if you've not taken a moment to subscribe to the channel, welcome aboard. I'm here every week. Oh my gosh, what is this? There's a marimba xylophone coming. There it is. Guess that's my Angry Birds impersonation. This is good for puzzle solving right here. There it is. Ooh. such a casual game. Let's find that starting point, huh? Come on. Do better. How about there? Cool synth arp. There's that bass again, guys. Apparently I just used to love using bass. Happy, happy village. Welcome to happy, happy village. So cheesy, but it works. Man, before I knew anything about mixing, that hi-hat is so loud. That's okay. It's still fun. There's the real start. Let's get rid of that little nasty tail there. Also, I've had I had this dance phase where I wrote so many EDM tracks. They're all gonna find their way into this pack, you better believe it. And beatboxing, apparently. If there's one moral of the story here today, take chances, be experimental, just have fun writing music. Who cares? People don't like it. No one's gonna like everything you do. All right, minigame master. Yeah. Mischief Island. That is straight up Angry Birds. Yes, please. That is the Cheese Factory. It's like if Super Mario World or what is it? Mario 64 with beatbox. That's fun. Woo! Candy Crush love there. How lovely. Hitting the gold mine now. I think I literally did like tongue clacks. Yep. I don't think I had a wood block, so I just went. That's great. It's probably the best track here. It's so happy. Man, I've gotten some serious money's worth out of my tambourine. Insert corporate track here. That's what a lot of these are from, so. Oh well. That's okay. They have a place now. They have a home. Final Fantasy VIII. You know it. 80s vibes. There's the melody. Ugh. Did you know there was once a time I wrote everything in mono and I had no idea? And this is one of those tracks. Ugh. Sure. What's up, KA? That's a fun little track. Oh, this one gets good. Oh, I love it so much. This is like Sims right here. Oh, so lovely. Oh, I love it. Whenever you get those little plum, 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 plum. So lovely. All right, that's it. So now we have all of our tracks for the casual genre, and I am very happy with that. So, by the way, if anyone's just joining us because it's the normal stream time. Holy crap. There we go. Sorry, I forgot a very important step. First of all, we have 27 tracks. So 27, let's do a tiny bit of math here. So if we have 27 tracks times 12 divided by 60, that's 5.4. That'll do. I like that. So we're going to do 12 seconds for each of these tracks. So the way to do that is to select them all like this. And then find the grid, find exactly 12 seconds. which is right down here. And then we do what we do. Right there. Boom. Now everything's 12 seconds. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, yeah, so anybody's just joining us, like Matt or KA Music, anybody else at the normal hour here. We did start early today. I have to leave a little bit earlier than normal because, as you can see behind me, I'm getting a new instrument in my studio. A very large instrument. I have no idea where it's going to go, but I'm going to make it work because it's going to be really cool. I don't know if it's going to turn into a simple samples instrument or not. That's the goal. It's very unique, very interesting, has a cool story. I will say it is over 100 years old. Like all of my instruments, it seems these days, are ancient. And it's going to be really interesting. And in the near future, I'll be getting some better microphones to better mic that thing and on the other instruments. But anyway, today we were working on the Game Music Treasury, which is a game music pack I'm working on. It has 504 tracks in it. It's very, very large. And with any game music pack, you should have a demo reel or a sampler track that shows off, what's up, Jacob? That shows off a little snippet of every track. So that's what we're doing here today. We're using Pro Tools as our weapon of choice to very quickly assemble this together. There are 18 of these bad boys to do. This is the third one that we've now completed, and you'll get to enjoy listening to it in just a second. Especially because of the glorious function that we have here. Right here, this is the reason I do all this, because I can hit Control F, boom, when we have 500 milliseconds of crossfade, boom. The whole thing is now crossfaded. It's done. Perfect. And so the trick here now is to set my output to a bus. Create a new track that is also a bus as the input. Let's solo them both. Let's do audio recording, select everything, and let's enjoy as new folks come into the chat. What's up, Dominic? Let's listen to Casual. The next 5 minutes are casual tracks that I've written for casual video games. Here we go. There it is. Cool. I love that last track so much. La 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 la. La 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 la. All right, let's export that one. Cool. Man, we're making some good progress today. Especially knocking out some of those hefty folders first was good. All right, this one is called Casual. Next up, we have... I don't know. We have Celebration. We're going in alphabetical order today. So for this one, we only have 16 tracks. So let's just do 16. Let's click and drag them in. Make sure we're on shuffle, and we are. Let's have ourselves some fun. Celebration tracks. Inspired by The End of Pop by NSYNC. You're funny. All right. So we only have 16 tracks. So I want to see if we can get away with 20 seconds per. That's perfectly on time. So we'll do 20 seconds for each of these. So we can be way quicker on our selections here because there's less content to try to trim. God, so much room noise. There it is. This will not be the first track because it sucks, but it's still worth keeping in the pack, just comparatively. Here we go. We're yeah. Celebrate. Go. You and me together. You and me together. This was a song I wrote once, remember? Oh, that's so fun. I took the words off because it was dumb. Makes a better instrumental. Cool. More whistles. Hello, organ. I'm telling you, I used to write some weird stuff. All major seventh chords. Yeah, Mario Kart, baby. Rainbow Road. Please have a piano with delay. Please, please, please. Called it. That's so good. Yeah. Wow, that's a good one. I'll put it right there. What a fun little gem in there. Cool. I'm glad you guys like that bass line. That was fun. That was for a game demo that didn't go through. Many of these are for commercials or like ads or just things that they didn't get used, or a lot of game demos, film demos. That's what makes them so interesting. It's like I really poured my heart and soul into every one of these. They're just so different. I haven't played a mandolin in years. I'm doubling it with electric guitar. How funny. Dry. It's not great, but I'll just leave it there. That's okay. Oh, yay. I like this one. This is like my distant past. Let me find it. Haven't heard this in so long. Because a lot of these, you know, I just listen to 5 seconds and put it in the folder, but wow. That has a lot of Chrono Trigger influence. Oh yeah, this one. Heck yeah. That makes you move. With complete with Mega Man warping sound. Somehow I figured out how to make that in Massive. I think I like this part better though. It's a showcase. Yeah. That was the week when I was trying to write. I wrote 5 tracks in a row where each one I was trying to use 9ths, 11ths, and 13ths in my harmonies. Because I've always been such a fan of anime music and any kind of Japanese like rich fusion harmony, which really leans into those really thick chords. And so, man, that was fun. I got to do more of that stuff. I had so much fun. So I have 5 tracks like that. They'll be in here somewhere. Corporate America. I don't like writing stuff like this, even though I'm good at it. All the whistles and mandolins and there's a reason why I stopped. Jeez, that is so not compressed, or so compressed. Whatever. There we are. Hey, it's Robin. Some of these are just like loud. This is before I knew anything about limiting and compression and oh well. It doesn't make them bad tracks, so that's why they're still here. They're still usable. I just hope that that's not like a deal breaker for people. I really don't think it is. I think my standards for myself are so much higher than what the market will allow, so I'm just gonna be okay with that. That's why I'm still shipping them, you know? All right. 20 seconds for each of them. That's how we do this. And this pack is Celebration. It's not a pack, sorry. This folder. This whole thing is one pack. One gajillion tracks. 504 to be exact. That is the cost of a gajillion. Not my favorite folder, but okay. That's okay. There's a few bangers in there, right? A few slappers. That bass slaps. I never write bass lines like that or drums like that. But there is something very evocative about writing a cool bass line. That's just, it gives you the face, right? The stank face. I do have an interest in jazz and funk. I think it comes through a little bit in my music. I just have a weird eclectic blend of styles, which is, you know, it's me. Everyone has their own weird blend of styles. Put them all together, you get you, right? All right, so we're doing our beautiful crossfades that just make the world go round. Isn't that so glorious? You can't even see it anymore. I have so many tracks, but I am going to pop my face off of here. Let me do this. All right, so I don't know how long anyone's watching this stream today, so I'll just keep repeating myself. So this one is going to be the output. So we're going to do a bus to whatever, and then make sure that same whatever is on the input of the next track. Record it, solo it. And so here we go. We're going to select everything. Let's all listen to, for the next 5 minutes, we're going to listen to 20-second clips of the Celebration folder of the Game Music Treasury. Here we go. Oops, I recorded the wrong track. There we go. No! Bad. Bad. That's the worst track to start with. Okay, let me show you a cool feature here. Let's find it. What was the really fun one? You win the game or something? Let me find it. The really, really cool one. You beat the game. That's the best one. Okay, so here's the secret. All you got to do is put it in front. Check this out. Uh-oh. Look. Okay, Pro Tools, I'm trying to show you off. Stop being dumb. There we go. So there, you put it in front and then it slides everything backwards. So cool. So cool, so cool. And that's it. Now everything... Oh no, my crossfades are all screwed up. Hold up. Hold the phone. Okay, so before the crossfades, let me find it again. You beat the game, that's what it's called. And then we put it in the front, and then we select everything. Do our crossfades, and now everything's in place. Hip, hip, hooray. The world's a better place now. Here we go. And that one particular track is very loud, so we're going to turn it down a little bit. And try one more time, and then I'll be in the chat. See ya. Dang it. That was too loud. Let me bring him down. Okay, sorry. Back to the party. Let's restart. Oh man, that was funny. That last track literally gets to every note except for the final chord. So give me a second. Let me see if I can fix just the end. Another benefit to recording your own track in place like this is you can do stuff like this. So really all I have to do is punch it in right there. And yeah, we're going to finish that track because that's just silly. So let's find that exact spot. And keep going. Cool. Much better. Much cleaner. And we'll go ahead and put a fade on that. And because I did some surgery there, I have to merge these together so that the Pro Tools treats them as one. So that function is called Consolidate Clip. So just very quickly, basically bounces over itself and combines everything together. Here's what that fade sounds like. It's like we didn't do anything. That's awesome. Like we didn't mess with it. So here it is over here on the right side. Let me export that out. And that one is called Celebration. Let me pop that in. Do 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 do. It's not casual. My bad. Celebration. This is why I can't do these all in one sitting. I'll start to make mistakes. It's not good. So this one is Celebration. No, it's not. Golly day. That's the one I'm supposed to erase. All right, cool. So that one's done. Yippee skippy. So now I think I got time for one or two more. You guys up for that? Of course you are. Of course we are. Come on, this is going to be a good one. This is now the Combat folder, which probably has a dangerously large amount of tracks in it. 52 tracks. Hot tamale pasta. Let's do that one. All right, so Combat, 52 tracks. Jeez. This is why we use Pro Tools, because these large folders are just insane. I can't think of any other way to do this with any level of accuracy or consistency, but in Pro Tools, it's all going to be the same. I'm wondering if 10 seconds is too long. What do you guys think? Let me pull up the good old calculator. So 52 tracks, if we're doing 10 seconds each, divided by 60, that's 8 minutes. That's almost 9 minutes. Almost 9 minutes of content versus the 5 minutes of the first one. So what if I did 8 seconds times 52 tracks? But less. I just don't know if you can get anything done in 5 seconds. Let's try 6 seconds. Divided by 60. Yeah, I mean, that's right on. 7 seconds. Huh. Let's feel it out. Let's feel it out. No one's going to listen to a 10-minute track. Sorry. Don't care who you are. You're just not going to. So 5 maybe. 5 we have a shot. So let's not make something that's like unlistenable. I mean, clearly combat is something I'm good at and I like doing, so. gonna fly through these today. Fly, fly, fly. I mean, we're not gonna hear these for any amount of time anyway, so. Oh, this is like early Steven. Like 15-year-old Steven. Cool. That's a cool one. Very unique. I like that one better because the strings are added. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. Cool. That one's too quiet. Metroid, anyone? Yes, Dominic, everything will have a fade. This one's long. Yeah. That's my favorite part. There we are. Ambushed from the shadows. Oh, that was way less intimidating than I thought it'd be. Amidst the flames. There we go. bit grittier than, or grittier like I was expecting it. I had a metal phase. Hee. Okay, some Sega Genesis. That'll do. There's a choir somewhere. Let's find him. Found him. Yeah, Matt, that was definitely a tracker for Sega Genesis. Deflamask. This is one I found yesterday. Pretty cool. Just sitting there, never used. Yeah. That percussion's so loud. So Final Fantasy VII. I feel like this part the best. It's just the most interesting. Because it's like there's contrast, you know? You have the thumping bass, but you have these high strings. That's cool. Yeah. This is some old stuff. But it's still good, you know? like this part the best. Maybe this. All right, let's there. Whoa, I love grooving string lines with drum kit. That's so nice. And so many of these are new to me. Like they're so old that they're new. This one I found. I had to put it together. Cool. Where does this go? It's amazing what a 4 on the 4 click will do for adding energy. All right. Yeah. Also love orchestral hits. Yeah. Such Final Fantasy vibes, man. I'm so inspired by that style. Cool. That's some Shantae style. Geez, we're only halfway there. There's 52 of these. Oh man, that sounds like 9 Inch Nails. What a variety here. Got some Pokemon here. I don't know what this is. Okay. Planet of the Apes. Yeah. That's so interesting. All right, all of these stack on top of each other, so. Maniacal Horde. Weird stuff. I love it though. I don't know who's more amazed here, me or you. This is just like, whoa, like a blast from the past. I like that climbing. Okay. Do you guys remember the game Moonlighter? It's like a Zelda roguelike. This is a track I wrote for them as a demo. Did not get the game though, but I was glad to see how well the game turned out, and they critical acclaim. But if you're curious, this was a boss battle I wrote for them. this. Uh-oh, this one's already in here, isn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to double check. I feel like this one already exists. Is it Gear Up? No. What could it be? Am I imagining things? I don't want to be wrong about that. Isn't this one I talked about Metroid? Interesting. Oh no. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Okay. Oh well. If it's a duplicate, well, then I have 503 tracks, and no one can be mad at me. Remember, that's weird. Wonder if it was in a different folder. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, fun story about this one. This one's actually super cool. So I recorded this track from my keyboard. I individually recorded every single sound hardwired into Pro Tools and then quantized it later. Oof, that was a process. So it was not sampled. There's no MIDI involved, just all audio directly from the keyboard, one instrument at a time, and it was so much fun. I did a live stream of that several years ago called Together We Fight. Let's listen. So good for something so difficult to do. Totally Umatu. do. Yeah. Oh, this is the one that you guys helped me write a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Where should I play from? Maybe here. Yeah. That'll do. This is from the final, what did I call it? Fantasy Tactics Battle. I did this one live with you guys too. Better starting spot. Excellent. Oh, this one's live. I gotta make sure I mark that. My favorites, actually. Chicago Symphony here. I think, or was this the Los Angeles Phil? Yeah. Oh, where's the good part? This was, yeah, Los Angeles Phil. They crushed it, man. That might be the best one to start with. That's just so epic. That's such a good one. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. start from. That's the top. That's a cool track too. Oh, so many good memories here. This one gets epic at the end. Oh yeah, that's back when I was experimenting a lot with. There's this plugin called Glitch, I think. It's where you can take a drum loop and then it like throws all these little glitches into it, and it glitches it up. It's just so fun. All right, let me add a little bit more length to this one. That's all just a glitched up drum loop. This is kind of the best part. It's a good starting spot. You hear all that glitched stuff. It's very interesting. That was a while ago, too. Oh. I like that beginning. Here's the good stuff. Cool. Not much. Ugh. I need a better track to end with. Ay. There's a lot of good ones in here. That's probably a good one. Just to have something different. Something a little bit more epic. Cool. Maybe this one can go here too. Well, it's literally called The Final Battle. Maybe that one can be the final battle. Yeah, it's probably the best one to end with. Cool. All right, so we've decided that probably 7, 8 seconds. Let's see what 7 feels like. If it's just a colossal mess, we'll have to undo it. But that's what I'm feeling. Just so we're not listening for days. But at the same time... whoops, have to do grid. There we go. Doesn't seem like a lot, but when there's 52 tracks involved, holy moly, you know, that takes a long time. So let's just get a feel for a few of these real quick, and then I can undo it. Let's see what this sounds like. Holy. Let's try again. That was weird. know it's a little lame, but 7 seconds is about all we can afford time-wise. So I think I'll do that. That way it's just not an eternal track. Ah, there we go. That's what was the issue. Cool. All right, so let's stack all these bad boys up. And I'm going to call this the final track. Let me show it the face here. This will be the final one for today. Stick around and I'll play it, and I'll actually use that to play out today because I do got to get out of here because I have a fancy new instrument to put behind me. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the shot, but I'll show it to you guys when it's all ready and set up. And then I have to put my whole studio back together. It's worth it, though. I keep telling myself that. It's worth it. It's worth it. Keep going, KA. Keep going. I didn't create this overnight. The only reason this is 500 tracks is because this is my entire career, honestly. Now, I did mention at the beginning of the stream that there are something like 125 or so unfinished tracks that I assembled together. And that was the pile that I was rummaging through to even get this far. But if I wanted to get super serious about finishing all of them, I could go back and add another 100 or so, but I don't know. It takes too much time right now. I think I have to be okay with 500, and if I want to add more later, great. But there has to be a deadline. There has to be an end to a project. Otherwise, when do you stop, right? When is something actually done? You have to set those parameters for yourself. Because originally, this was only going to be 300 tracks. I say only, but still, that was a big feat in itself. But I was saying earlier that once I hit 370, I was like, well, dang it. I guess I should go to 400. And then it started piling way over 400 when I started deep searching into my hard drives of all these old files. And even that, there might be more. I don't know. I wrote a lot of music at the beginning. The first few years, I was just experimenting. I was like, let's see if every time I heard a soundtrack I liked, I was like, let me see if I can do that. I never could, but I discovered things. I became intimately familiar with the orchestra and all of the instruments and with synths and with effects and how to use a DAW and how to record. And I learned all of these life career skills doing it this way. I'm very glad I did, because it taught me what I needed to know. So I'm very thankful. And yep, KA says it's worth it. Totally worth it. All right, here we go. Here is the final assembly. This is, what are we calling this? Combat? No, we still got a lot more folders, but there's 18 in total. But you see how long this takes. This is still the short way of doing it, but yeah, it takes a little while. But think how long it took to write 500 tracks. I don't even want to know. I'd be scared to know how long that took. 20 years. Not that it's all good. This is all of the unpublished stuff too. This is not the soundtracks I've worked on. These are all the rejects. All right, there we go. Now everything is beautifully taken care of. Let's add one more track. This is going to be the output. So let's do bus. And then we're going to solo both. Record this one. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us today. This is a very different day, obviously, as I'm doing a lot of technical and nerdy stuff, but I'm going to play out here. It's 6 minutes long, so I hope you enjoy. This is a combat sampler. I'm going to end it here today so I can run and go get my new instrument, which is actually 100 years old, so it's not new at all. But it's going to make a very fine addition to my sound lab behind me. It's not even a studio. I just make noise back here. And this will be very less blank. This is super weird. I feel like I'm in front of a green screen today. But thanks for hanging out, guys, and thanks for all the new subs. Welcome to the channel. Here we go. So we're going to play out Combat, and I'm going to move on with my day. You guys have a fabulous day. Love you all. Ciao. Uh-oh. We goofed. Oh, never mind. Oh, poop. Let's do this. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's resume the show. Right there.
Sorry about that.
I had the same track 3 times in a row. Whoops. Let's resume.